Hi, my name is Dave. Welcome to my channel, My Yard Sale. Today I want to talk about my favorite low carb keto dessert. Really easy to make, easy to get the stuff, and I actually really enjoy it. I could eat it every week. Sometimes I do eat it every week, but it's something that I really like. Now, this can be made with pretty much two different ways. I make both. So I'll buy 32 ounces of Greek yogurt. I buy the 4% yogurt because I actually need the fat. If you don't want the fat, you can buy the lower fat yogurt. So I buy 32-ounce Greek yogurt. I add in maybe a third of a packet of chocolate unsweetened pudding. I mean, I've added the whole packet before, but it's quite frankly, I think, just too much. Too much pudding in the mix. And I do mix this all in the container that the yogurt comes in. So that makes it nice and easy. You just have to have a long spoon. So again, one 32-ounce tub of Greek yogurt. I buy the 4% fat, milk fat Greek yogurt. Maybe like a third of a container of chocolate unsweetened pudding. And I guess you could use any unsweetened pudding, but the Walmart stuff is so cheap that I just have used that. Maybe I would try it with cheesecake at some point, cheesecake pudding, or I've thought about trying it with vanilla pudding. I just really like the chocolate pudding. So the chocolate is chocolatey, but I'll even add some powdered chocolate, like unsweetened chocolate. Comes in a little round thing, that a little round cardboard thing. I think it's baker's chocolate, but it is very chocolatey. It is not sweet, so there is no sweetener to it. There's no sugar, so I'll use that. I'll use the cocoa powder, and then I do add my own sweetener. I add either I would add allulose or stevia, maybe I don't know aspartame if I had to, but I like the non-nutritive sweetener, so I use allulose. But I'll add in a couple of teaspoons. I'll mix it up real good and see if that is sweetened enough for me. Or I'll add a tablespoon if I want it to be a little bit sweeter. I have also added in the past peanuts. Salted peanuts are good in there. And I've also dropped in frozen blueberries. That's very good too. So you mix it all up, and I'll be honest, I'll start eating it right there. But it's better if you let it set for the day, or for 24 hours, and let that Jello kind of, or not Jello, let that pudding kind of set. But mix it up real good with a long spoon, and you have probably, I don't know, like maybe 5 servings of a nice sweetened chocolatey dessert at the end of the day. Now, the thing with the yogurt, the Greek yogurt, is unsweetened Greek yogurt does taste like sour cream. So when you add the unsweetened pudding and some non-nutritive sweetener, then it starts to taste a little bit more desserty. But if you want to try something that's a little bit different, but almost the same in the fact that it's keto, it's very low carb, you can also use cottage cheese. I've used that, and I really enjoy it. You can use, I think, probably the small curd cottage cheese is better, but you can use the large curd. I can even imagine that if you use cottage cheese and you mix it up real good and you sweeten it, I feel like you could take 0 calorie tortilla wrappers, roll them up, fry them in butter, and that would almost be like, and you could probably put some non-nutritive sweetener, and a little bit of cinnamon on it. And I feel like that would be a crispy kind of, that would almost be like a cannoli, a little bit, I feel like. That would be not a good cannoli, not one that you would go to an Italian restaurant and eat. But, if you're having problems with prediabetes or diabetes or metabolic problems, you're willing to eat a bunch of 0 calorie stuff. Even though it doesn't taste like shit, it doesn't taste like a dessert should if you go to a restaurant and you eat a dessert. But I can't imagine that would probably be pretty flavorful. And again, if you fry that that tortilla wrapper, again, it's zero carbs, so that's very low carb. You'd have very low carb dessert that has plenty of fat because you'd have butter from frying it. You'd have plenty of protein because you'd have the protein from the cottage cheese, and it'd be sweet like a dessert because you'd have non-nutritive sweetener. So I'm sharing this because it's my thoughts. I'm always trying to figure out how I can try to make this horrible situation that I'm in a little bit nicer, a little bit easier, and feel a little bit more like life should feel. So here's some ideas, or there was some ideas. If this all makes sense, you feel like you may want to try this, I would encourage you to. It's not bad for you. It's within the keto diet, or keto, the keto diet. You can eat keto eating this, and it doesn't taste like crap like most of the other stuff does. So that's good news. If you like this post, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up. If you want to hear more stuff like this, subscribe, and I'll add more items like this. I'm trying to add more food-related stuff for me because I'm definitely very centered on food. And now that I'm starting to eat a little bit more again, I'll be sharing my ideas and my thoughts and ideas as the days go on. Anyways, I hope you have a great day, and I hope this is interesting, and I hope you enjoyed this. Have a good day. Bye-bye.